Now listen this. When this young lady, her name is Nayoka Alexander from Trinidad and Tobago, when she walked into this store, establishment, this local grocery store in Trinidad and Tobago, her intention seems clear. Her intention seemed like she wanted to go in there and pick up a few items, put it in her bags, put some stuff under her clothes, and walk away with it without paying for it. And that's what she did. She walked out of the store, she didn't pay for it. Now, fortunately or unfortunately, depending on how you're looking at the story, she was caught on camera. The store owner then picked her up, brought her to the side, and his intention at this point was to shame her. His intention was to create any kind of deterrent effect to ensure that nobody else come back to his store, or her for that matter, come back to his store and do it to him again. Some people might say he's protecting his investment. He's protecting his store. Now, I want you guys to take a look at this video, because what the store owner intended to do as to shame this young lady, it turned out to be an opposite effect than to what he expected. In fact, it created so much overwhelming support for this young lady. In a few days or probably a few weeks or probably even now, she probably could afford her own store. Take a look at this, and a disclaimer at the top is that we don't advocate for anyone stealing anything. We don't advocate for anyone walking into anyone's establishment and taking the item. Whether it's vanity item or food item, it is wrong. So we're not advocating for that. But check out the effect. Check out this video and let's see the effect that happened right after this whole video was uploaded to social media. Take a look.
Yeah, but on video. All right. All them things you take in the shop there just now. Yeah, but on video. Alright? Take it out and play it for me, please. The thing between your leg, everything. Is the police waiting on you? Hey, I wasn't whiling yet. I was letting the police lock you up. Come on, prep. Empty out. All them things, all them fucking things. Since the last year, they come and they do it, we watch you. I tell she don't while you. Come back. Right?
She make no cheat, girl. She come to one. What the motherfucker?
Come. Die all in the bag there?
You got 20 girl, all this all here?
Yeah. And what do you think you take and push between your leg? The meat.
What you come so to do now?
Where the piece of meat, where the meat you push between your leg? Where the piece of meat you have between your leg? Come take it out.
That meat between your leg too? Where the motherfucker?
Yeah. You more? Last week one day, we see it. I see you last week. I say leave it. When you come back, you're making it a habit now. No, the police, we don't call the police already. Yeah. So here what going on? We do it. Watch. So I call Santa Flora police twice. They on their way. So here what going on? It's one out of two things. Either I get a case for taking them thing there. Oh, you're alright. Well, you have to stand up in front here with a plaque. Tomorrow, please go and hold it. I got caught stealing in this shop. Yeah. Which one you want to do? You want the jail, or you want to stand up here, hold it tomorrow with a plaque?
So you got two options. You take jail, or you stand up there with a plaque. Shameful. Again, after this video was released on social media, Miss Nayoka Alexander, she received an outpouring of support and sympathy from the general public. What people saw was not a thief, was not somebody that was stealing, but instead they saw a mother living in poverty, desperate for milk and food to feed a hungry child. We got a chance to take a look at this lady's story. And listen, the store owner is not his right to find out or try to ascertain as to why she's doing this. People might see that, yeah, he's protecting his investment, his business. But we got a chance to look a little bit deeper. I want to show you guys something. I want to show you guys a little bit of the living condition that Nayoka and her kids are currently living in. This is her house, and this is where she lived. Now, she has 2 kids, and every day she has to fend for her 2 children. A lot of people might say, well, that is her fault. That is her responsibility. That shouldn't be the responsibility of anyone else than her, the parent. And we completely understand everyone's position on this matter, on this case here. And it's not people's responsibility to try to help either, right? But the overwhelming support that this lady received, that's Nayoka lady received from social media and people from around the world, she received an outpouring of support and sympathy. In fact, the Santa Flora Police Department did come, but the police officer decided to pay for the items that she stole. She got calls and requests and assistance of clothes and other food items and barrels from folks from around the world. Now, the store owner, as I said, didn't have any time to try to understand her story as to why she's taking those items. And as I said, he have no right to. His responsibility, as he might see it, is to protect his investment. But it's just the way how the thinking is. You know, if he's so concerned about stealing, let me just put this out there. There is a lot of theft that is going on every single day. You know, when government does it, when government literally reach into your back pocket and thief and steal your money directly from your back pocket, they call it taxes or fares or levy or whatever. You know, when store owners, like the same store owner right here, shop in places like New York and Canada and England and buy stuff for 50 cents and go back down to the Caribbean and sell it for $200 and $300, they don't call it thief, they don't call it stealing, they call it business. So what she was doing is trying to help her children. I'm not going to call it stealing, I'm going to call it a worthy cause. Let me know what you guys think about this particular story here. I understand there is a raging debate over this particular story. I understand, and of course people will have difference of opinion on what happened in here. You don't have to understand her story. It's not your responsibility, not your right. But we as human beings need to understand that at any given time, at any point in time in life, that what she went through could happen to any one of us. The store owner and everybody else have to understand. Listen, we are human beings. And although it's right to understand and protect your investment, her life, her story should have been taken a little bit into consideration. Because we all are human beings and we all have a heart. Let me know what you think about this story here as this debate rages on. Comment, share as you see fit as it regards to this particular story here. Can't wait to hear what you guys got to say.